2023 has been an incredible year for the anime industry, as many series were released and both old and new were able to have an impact on their specific fandom. So here are the top 10 anime of 2023. Demon Slayer Season 3. It's hard to think there would be a time when the Demon Slayer anime didn't have a lot of hype. However, the third season had to deal with that, mainly because the Swordsmith Village arc was not very exciting or groundbreaking for the plot. That being said, Potable created miracles with this series and has elevated a lot of battles to a much higher level, which is shown with this season yet again. Some people might not be happy with this addition, but Ufotable has delivered some truly outstanding moments, such as Tanjiro's sun breathing with the image of Yoriichi or Mitsuri's fight against the fourth upper moon. It's probably not the anime of the year, but it deserves to be in the top 10 at the very least. Shangri-La Frontier. As of making this video, Shangri-La Frontier only has 10 episodes out, but has managed to make a very strong first impression. Truth be told, a lot of people have gotten tired of the isekai series. However, this anime makes some twists with the classic formula, and C2C Studio does a phenomenal job with the animation, the voice acting, the colors, and the visuals. Rakuro Hisutome, most commonly known by his gamer name Sunraku, is an expert trash game hunter, as the people in the series call it, which is centered around playing virtual reality games with a lot of glitches. Since Rakuro is looking for a challenge, he ends up trying the game known as Shangri-La Frontier, which is widely regarded as a masterpiece. Sunraku makes use of the knowledge and experience he gained with other games to survive on this one, although that often comes with learning curves as well. The series is very fun, quite lighthearted at times, and also shows the human nature of wanting a challenge. It definitely deserves some recognition. Frien. Beyond Journey's End. Madhouse was the dominant studio in the mid-2000s and produced some of the best anime of all time, so it is always nice to see them back in the spotlight for their good work. Frien is perhaps the most unexpected anime on this list, but every good award deserves an underdog, and this one is an emotional journey about the value of time and growing older. Frien is the title character of the series and the protagonist, who is an elven mage who saved the world along with her party of friends 15 years ago. She promised to see them, but since she is an elf, her lifespan is much longer, and to her, 15 years is like a couple of weeks. Therefore, when she comes back, they have gotten older, and one of them even dies of old age, which makes her feel regret for not getting to know him better. The series is an emotional exploration of what it means to have friends and how time slips away from us, and it has been a pleasant surprise for a lot of anime fans. Dr. Stone Season 3. Now, this might surprise some people, but Dr. Stone deserves to be in the top 10 simply because of how underrated it is and how consistent the series has been over the years. Season 3, which was split in halves, focused on the New World arc and added some new layers to the story, which is always fun to watch. One of the biggest reasons why I think Dr. Stone doesn't have a lot of mainstream recognition is because it is not a typical shonen anime with a strong focus on the battles. This series is about science and offering a lot of different styles compared to the typical shonen. Bleach Final Season. Bleach made a very good comeback in 2022 when Studio Pierrot started adapting the final arc of the Bleach manga called Thousand Year Blood War. While the first season was an emotional reaction from the anime community last year, there is an argument to be made that the second season was even better than the last one. It was inevitable that the first season would have an emotional reaction from the fans, as it was coming after a long break. However, the second season added some much-needed new material that was missing in season 1. In the second season, there were some amazing extra scenes, particularly the flashback between Ichibei and Iwa. It also adapted some memorable moments, for example, Rukia's Bankai or Zaraki Kenpachi's Shikai. The anime also had the surprising addition of Senjumaru's Bankai, plus a much improved Division Zero performance against Ihuacha's Elite Guard. Considering the new added scenes and some stories to the series, it definitely deserves to be in the top 10. One Piece. This addition should come as no surprise to anyone who is watching this video. Toei improved the animation of the series, something that many people in the community criticized for years, and 2023 was probably the peak for the anime in that department. This was particularly because of moments such as Luffy's Gear 5 debut. Just for the addition of the Gear 5 adaptation, One Piece definitely deserves to be in the top 10. Therefore, in terms of what an anime should do, this work made by Toei deserves a lot of praise. Pluto. Naoki Urasawa is widely regarded as one of the greatest manga authors of all time, mainly because of his two most creative works like 20th Century Boys and Monster. However, Pluto is just as good as those two masterpieces, and Studio M2, along with Netflix, recently released an 8-episode anime that lives up to the amazing source material. The story is a reinterpretation of the greatest robot on Earth story arc from the legendary Astro Boy series, with the anime and manga being named after that storyline's villain. It is a murder mystery that features a detective known as Gisek, who is trying to discover who is behind the death of several humans and robots. This anime is suspenseful, filled with great moments, and a phenomenal example of what this medium can achieve when executed at its finest. Attack on Titan. There is no debate that Attack on Titan was going to be one of the anime that was going to be on this top 10 list. This series is not only extremely popular, but it was also the end of the anime, so there was a lot of hype and excitement surrounding this release. While opinions on the ending are mixed even to this day, there is no denying that MAPPA did a great job when it came to adapting the source material. The resolution of the rumbling, the destiny of the Eldians, Eren's decisions, Mikasa's decision to kill Eren, all of that makes it an anime that should be on this list. Jujutsu Kaisen. Many fans might believe that Jujutsu Kaisen might be the anime of the year 2023, and there is a very strong argument for that. MAPPA, despite all the controversies surrounding its staff, has made it one of the best animated series in this franchise. The success and the new fans that it has attracted towards this anime only speak for itself. While the first 5 episodes were focused on Satoru Gojo's past, most of the second season was centered around the Shibuya incident arc. This is known to be the series' peak. Moments such as the deaths of Nanami and Nobara, Sukuna's fight with Jogo, Maharaga's first appearance, and many other things make Jujutsu Kaisen the anime of the year 2023. Vinland Saga Season 2. This list wouldn't be complete without Vinland Saga's second season, which says a lot about the quality of this series. Thorfinn's journey from a vengeful and angry young man into a much more peaceful and calm individual is a joy to behold. It is also worth pointing out that this second season was a lot more character-driven than action-focused, which was the source of some criticism for a lot of people. However, the general perception was that the second season of Vinland Saga was one of the best anime of the year 2023. There were a lot of amazing anime, even those that were not featured here, that deserved a lot of attention and recognition. What are your top 10 anime of the year 2023? Until then, I will see you guys in the next video.